Broadway San Diego is about to welcome The Notebook to the Civic Theatre. The musical is based on the best-selling film and before that, the novel. It was published in 1996 by then 28-year-old author Nicholas Sparks. I had the chance to sit down with Sparks to talk about 30 years of success before the touring musical premiered at the Pantages Theater in Los Angeles. Nicholas Sparks, thanks for sitting down with us.
Hey, thanks, Evan. I appreciate you being here.
I want to start off and just kind of jump right into it and talk about Ingrid Michaelson first.
Sure.
Of course, you're trusting her to adapt one of your work into something different. I was curious, when you heard the music first and the lyrics, how did you feel that it resonated and how did you feel that it related to your original work?
Ooh, boy, that's a tricky question. And of course, Ingrid is a phenomenal talent. And early on, her passion and was evident, and her love of this story was evident. But so was it was really clear her desire to not just write music she wanted, but music that let's say Becca needed in the book. And so it was funny, you get these amazing songs. I think she wrote the first song even before she'd officially been hired, and it's in the show. It's really quite amazing. But they're working on it, and COVID hits, and then they really zero in, and let's change this line, or let's do this. Really, quite a staggering accomplishment, and I couldn't be more proud of the wondrous music that she did.
What kind of a book is it?
I tend to be fairly picky about the producers that I work with. And, the producers are the one, sometimes people wonder what they do. They kind of pick everyone else, they help pick like who the director's gonna be and the screenwriter. And if you're on the same page as the producers and they have the same passion for the project that you do, and they're going to guide that well. If they're doing 5 other things, this or that, maybe they're not right. But I tend to go for those people who really care deeply about the story.
And then at that point, does it feel like you're just allowing them to take it where they may? When you're going and sitting in the theater for the first time,
sure.
What does that feel like?
I mean, come on, it's funny. Look, I live in a small town in North Carolina. I wear Crocs when I write my book, and sure, what do I know about making a good musical, right? You do have to work with people who know what they're doing, and Kevin McCallum and Kurt Deutsch they're really, really good. And that's been a motto of mine, and I'm sure it's worked very well for me, is that if you're working with people who know what they do and they're good at it, well, just let them do it. You don't have to micromanage. Right. That's just always been my philosophy.
When you're writing nowadays, 30 years after the start of this, 30 years plus.
Was doing it today, in fact.
When you're doing it, do you feel like you're needing to one-up these bestsellers every time, or do you kind of go into it forgetting what the last 30 years have been like?
Well, it's probably best to phrase it in that with every novel, I do try to make it the novel. This one, okay, I've done all these, but this is the one where everyone's going to have agreement. This was the one, and I try, and I think you have to do that. I don't just write to see my own words on the page. I really try to make the story as good as humanly possible, and it's a lot of work. For me, I hear people, they say they love writing. I'm like, what the heck's wrong with you? How can you like this? This is hard, But there's pressure, but it's internal.
Last question for you. San Diego audiences are going to be seeing this in just a couple, weeks, months, depending on when they're watching. What can people expect when they go and sit down if they, read this book 20 years ago, 15 years, whenever they read it versus today? What can they expect going to sit in that theater?
They're going to love it. I think that for most people, it's going to be one of their favorite musicals of all time. I really believe that because the theme is great, the performance, the music, everything is just right, and it's everything that a musical should be. It moves the audience through an entire range of human emotion, and it's a wondrous experience.
Nicholas Sparks, thanks for sitting down with us in this beautiful Pantages Theater.
Thanks, Evan.
We appreciate it. Thanks.